Hello, hello, hello. I'll be doing a energy check-in, general energy check-in, but specifically the theme would be retrograde. So I'm just gonna go with the flow here, and I just picked the decks that they had me pick, and let's see what the energy is telling us for the collective. This may end up being a signs reading. I won't know until the end. So let's see what Source has for us today. Archangel Michael, please protect us as we channel the energy for the collective on YouTube. Subscribers, non-subscribers, viewers that just come here because you have led them here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Archangels, Holy Spirit. So I have to say that the retrograde energy just feels a little bit deep. There could be a mixture of energy as well from the super blue moon. And lots of people, I just feel like they're tapping in. But remember to be protected. If you are pulling on cards or just even just praying, if you're not on a spiritual journey, you don't do cards and you don't meditate and you're just a person that prays, prayer, meditation, anything, remember that energy is energy and rituals are rituals. If you go to church every Sunday, that is a ritual. If you get up every single day at the same time, routines, watch your thoughts, watch your daily affirmations, watch the things that you do when you first wake up. What do you need to change about your rituals, your routines? Look to where your routines come from. What are the genesis of your routines? The energy of retrograde helps us to identify that. Whether you want to call it retrograde or nostalgia, whatever it is that makes you go back and think about the genesis of who you are, your structural upbringings, or just the way that, if you were brought up religious, but then you didn't want to be religious anymore. Look deeper, because the energy of Pisces, the super blue moon, is helping us to take a deeper look for us, within us, so that we know exactly which direction that we're going to take, no matter what that looks like. Okay, so you can be reconfirming a structure, you can be moving on from one, you can be creating your own, and restructuring things in your life, restructuring. And don't be afraid to do that, because even though you have children, or you have loved ones that, they're like, no, but like, what do you mean you're gonna not go to church every Sunday? Or what do you mean, like, you're gonna be a Christian? Or what do you mean if you're gonna, I don't know, like, whatever the situation. What do you mean you don't watch TV? What do you mean you don't watch the news? Anything. Just own that, whatever it is. Just own what it is that you want for your life. As long as you're not hurting others, as long as you know that's deep down inside who you are, in an authentic manner, you want to go ahead and make sure that you live that. But take your time to take a look at it. This energy is conducive to that. Don't make any rash decisions during retrograde. Wait until the new moon comes in to do that. So let's take a look at where the collective dilemma may come from, what the roots of that dilemma. Dilemma at this time being, if whatever you're trying to restructure. Let's see. Some people call it past lives. I just say in general the past. Whatever past that you whatever resonates for you, okay? If it doesn't resonate, energy is not for you. But if you came here, there's a reason. So you may want to share, because sometimes it's just somebody in your energy, okay? So let's see. What do you have as the dilemma from the past? That went into flip. So some of you may grapple with wisdom, with the wisdom from the past. So like we said, the structures, and also understanding that your third eye is seeing things. So the gift of foresight. Maybe you're a person that's like, you know what? When I have dreams, they come true. And you might be grappling with your feminine and masculine energies at this time. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we have something that actually flips over, since we are dealing with different energies here. So we have some of that identity, dilemmas of identity, dilemma of wisdom and foresight. Okay. All right, let's see. What is it? Ooh. Forgiveness, dilemmas of forgiveness, of health, and we have authority. So legal system issues, dealings with justice not coming to pass, health, and forgiveness. So I'm going to leave these out here because it seems like those would be the majors for right now. Okay, so we have forgiveness, health, and authority figures. So authority figures could be your parents. It could be, if it's not like your biological parents, people who have raised you. The justice system has failed you in some kind of way. You could grapple with health issues, or your family tree has health issues. And then also there could be family situations where forgiveness is needed, but no one has stepped forward to try to heal that. You could be a person that's trying to heal that. So let's see what you need to surrender. Okay, what needs to be surrendered for authority figure? Source, what needs to be surrendered for authority figure? What needs to be surrendered for authority figure? What needs to surrender for authority figure? What needs to be surrendered for authority figure? Authority figure. So surrender to the idea that you can fix someone, surrender to success. What I'm feeling here big time is that honor your accomplishments. They may be different from those of the people that raised you, or even they're not as great as you wanted them to be or other people wanted to be. But then also it could be the energy of you've made mistakes, you've done things that have put you in a different situation, and you don't really know how to define success. So define success for yourself is what they're saying. Like, surrender to success, whatever that means. If today you, stayed out of trouble, that's success. So surrender. Don't put up roadblocks, or don't think about the previous roadblocks and the difficulties, and just leap into the exciting, you know what, I didn't do X, Y, and Z today. I'm sorry about that. So communication could be, because I was just going to lead into surrender the idea you can fix someone. So let me fix this real quick. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that the camera is still going. So yeah, we could have some electronical interruptions. You could be having that. So watch for that. So it's time for you to shift the relationship with the authority figures in your life. Shift the relationship, whether it be illegal, shift the relationships with any authority figures or people that you normally listen to, okay? Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Whether it's you, them, it doesn't really matter, okay? So we'll put that there. Make sure that you're believing in yourself, you're honoring yourself, okay? Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. So what? Who cares what you did? Let's see what we have for health. Source, what do we have for health? What do we have for health? What do we have for health? Ooh, that one. Surrender worry. Make commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. So watch your anxiety, watch your negative thoughts. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that source is guiding you always. So, you know, and if you're having some kind of procedure, it's going to be successful. That's what they're telling me. Some of you could possibly suffer from headaches, neck pain or back pain. And, you know, there's things that you can do to surrender those things. Those could be things that you're taking on that surround you that have nothing to do with you. But, I mean, the pain is very real. So let go of all those negative thoughts. You know, surrender unhealthy relationship, toxic relationships, and surrender your desire to control people, because that could be affecting your health. Okay. So, you know, any toxicity, it weighs very, very heavy on the heart. See that? And that causes you to have health issues. What do you need them to know about forgiveness? Past things that you hang on to also go into health, also go into authority figures. That could be a learned behavior. Like, not letting go sometimes makes people think that they, you know, like, I don't want to forget what that person did to me. But remember, we're all trying to just do the best that we can. So forgiveness is going to help you. It doesn't really help the other person. Now, it does cut energy with the other person, but don't hang on to it so that you can move on in health and also to have more successes. Okay, this is what you have for them as far as forgiveness goes. Surrender setting limits for yourself. Yeah, it's unhealthy to set boundaries. So practice expressing your needs. And remember, no is a complete sentence. So, you know, what do you do if you're going to forgive somebody? Set your boundaries. Also, that doesn't mean you have to talk to the person. So that's very important to know too. Surrender your belief in scarcity. So surrender your belief in the scarcity mindset. These could be a block. So forgiving and saying like, oh, well, I'm not going to have this, that, and the other. But I feel like this is definitely tied to forgiveness, because when we hold these things, it blocks our sacral chakra, it blocks our solar plexus chakra, which has to do with our creative abilities and our abilities to express ourselves. And so that affects every aspect of our life, and to surrender to what is. So go with the flow. You can't change the situation. It's fine. Just let it go. Okay. All right. Let's see what your advice is. What is their advice? Whew. You gotta listen to your guides. I'm getting an itch in my right ear. All right. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have? Teaching and learning. Yes. And communication. I mean, that's what we were saying earlier. So your advice is, remember that everything's a lesson. You're either learning or you're teaching. And usually we do those things simultaneously. So forgiveness, health, and any authority. So whenever we're on the other side of authority, remember that one day we will be in authority, or sometimes we are in authority. So what would we want for someone else to do for us if we were on the other side, and vice versa? So communicate clearly. Also feel like your guides are your prayers, guides, whatever it is that you believe in. They are, trying to get you to do this. Watch your health, surrender to, the past things, let them go, and forgiveness. Okay, let's see. What do we have as their message? What is their message? What is the message? Clear the path. Just clear the path. Oh my gosh. I do feel like you're going to get through this on the other side, very successfully. What is your message? Yeah, foresight. Foresight. The gift of foresight is opening during this time. We have timeline, we have third eye, and we already talked about this. We already talked about foresight in the beginning. So that is your message. I'm going to clean this up so that we can go ahead and go to the next message, which we have the message as far as we have the dilemma with the three, messages about authority, health, and forgiveness. Okay. And then you had your factor as surrendering those things, surrender to those things. And then you have your advice as to teaching and learning, and communication is imminent part of who you are and where you're going. And where you're going is here. So the gift of foresight during this time is what you're going to be experiencing. If you haven't already, it is in your near future. And so what's happening, Source? What is happening? You could be feeling very out of body. Okay, definitely is ascension here. Let's see. There is a duality about you that other people don't understand. And then also going for the yin and the yang. Okay, let's see. Oof. Just being your authentic truth. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Let's see. What do we have? Oh. Yeah. Illusions are being broken, and you have a spirit animal and divine consciousness. Again, that's the third eye. So during this time, you could be tapping into a higher sense of who you are, especially if you don't believe in spiritual things. There's just a higher sense, a higher connection, a kind of direct connection. You could be seeing the number 2, and then this will bring abundance. Okay, an abundance of what? An abundance of whatever it is that you're desiring. I have another message for you. Hold on just a second. I feel like I was supposed to close, but they're like, no, not yet. Some of you are healers. Some of you are empaths that have been healing, or some of you, and obviously there's the gift of foresight, but then also some of you are very good at giving unconditional love to others. And so that's going to be at play here. Yeah, the change. What else? There's a change in your community and the people around you. And people around you are going to be noticing it. Yeah, a purification, time of purification. change. And so, yeah, you're going to be wanting to rest. I think they're trying to tell us the story. And you have intimacy, which earlier we had the masculine and the feminine. This could just be an intimacy with yourself, with both sides of who you are, with the past, with the future, with the present. A purifying of understanding that it doesn't matter what you've done or what anybody has done to you. You are meant for great things. Okay? Yeah. It's time for your soul's journey. Okay? So, I'm going to end with one of these to see what your final message is, and then I'll close since we are a little bit past 20 minutes. Okay, Source, what is your final message? What is your final message for the collective? I do feel Capricorn energy. Doesn't mean you have to be a Capricorn. We'll walk through. So, you know, things are changing. Yeah, again, we have time out, we have rest. What else? Self-discipline. What else? Spiritual partnership. Let go of pride. Be ready for the new beginnings and put forth some effort. We're going to go ahead and end with whatever's at the bottom of the deck. So we'll close. Yes. Make sure that you're honing in on your creativity. Okay. I hope I helped heal at least one person in the world today. A cycle has come to an end, by the way. I'm feeling that too. I hope I helped heal at least one person in the world today. Collective, I hope it was you. Thanks for watching. Bye.